Hey everybody, I just kind of want to talk just a little bit about bioaccumulation. Bioaccumulation is when our body cannot rid of things that it starts to accumulate, right? So an example of something like that is like a little funnel, right? You use that for like filling your car with oil, right? They use the funnel, they put it on the oil thing, and they start to fill up, right? Now what happens is on the bottom there's that small little spout, right? And that's kind of like our body, our kidneys and stuff, trying to be able to get rid of that stuff. But the funnel is so small that nowadays um, we cannot rid it fast enough because we're being bombarded by so many toxins in society and just our life, our homes, things like that, the cosmetics that we use, the water we drink, the food we eat, the air we breathe, vaccines, medication. A lot of those have heavy metals in them, and it seems like it continually comes and comes and comes. And so what happens is it goes in that funnel, and if it cannot get through that small little spout on the bottom fast enough, it continues to overflow, right? And that overflowing goes and starts to go throughout our body. The overflow starts to go into your bones, your tissues, and all that sort of stuff. And so that's why bioaccumulation sort of happens, is our body cannot rid it fast enough. Now, beautifully, TRS really helps out with that so much, being that nano-sized particle size where it can capture these toxins and be able to help release it. But one of the things to kind of really think about just as you go through the challenge and just in life in general is trying to minimize your exposure to toxins. So the cleaning products, look at your cleaning products. What's going on? Do they all have the little skull with the crossbones on it? That stuff is not good. Look at the air pollution. You know, you can go online with what is it, the Lung Association, and they will kind of tell you certain areas. Look at the water you drink. Try to look for filtered water, things like that. Minimize your exposure as much as possible. And that will really kind of help out quite a bit more. Your body be able to catch up. TRS will help get some of these that are stuck in nooks and crannies, and sometimes that's the reason why we can't, we're mineral deficient. I mean, most of the time we are mineral deficient because of the food that we eat is not as nutritional as what it used to be. But look at ways to be able to minimize that bioaccumulation just in yourself. So minimize all that sort of stuff. I'll be talking a little bit about glyphosate, the food that we eat, things like that. A little bit about 5G a little bit later this week. But look at what's going on, what's coming into our body, minimize it as much as possible, because once we start to bioaccumulate all this stuff, accumulate it, because our bodies cannot rid fast enough. Maybe you have problems right now, maybe you don't yet, but at some point, you know, autoimmune diseases are so much on the rise because of all this stuff going on. Our bodies cannot get rid of it fast enough. So just a little bit about bioaccumulation. And so, yeah, you guys have yourself a wonderful night.